welcome to AI Book Review Hub. Thanks for joining me because I do the hard work looking across the internet, so you don't have to. Today, we're venturing into the wild beauty and shadowed secrets of South Dakota's Black Hills, with a Nora Roberts novel that's equal parts romance, mystery, and primal suspense. Black Hills opens with the kind of innocent magic only summer can bring. 11-year-old Cooper Sullivan, a city boy from New York, is sent to spend his summer on his grandparents' horse ranch in the Black Hills. At first, he's sulky and resistant, but everything changes when he meets Lil Chance, his spirited, fearless neighbor. Lil shows him how to ride, how to climb, how to belong. They forge a bond that becomes the heart of the story, friendship blooming into a young, tender love. But their summer idyll is cut short. One afternoon, deep in the woods, they stumble across a hiker's mutilated body, a moment of horror that alters everything. Coop leaves the Black Hills and Lil behind. Years pass. They grow up apart, the memory of that gruesome day still lurking like a shadow at the edge of their lives. Fast forward 12 years. Lil is now Dr. Lillian Chance, a wildlife biologist running the Chance Wildlife Refuge, a sanctuary she built from scratch for rescued predators. Co-op, after years as a cop and pie in New York, returns to the Black Hills to help care for his aging grandparents and run the ranch. Their reunion isn't easy. Old wounds haven't healed, and their chemistry simmers with both longing and resentment. But just as they begin to reconnect, something dark reawakens in the hills. Lil begins to suspect she's being watched. Someone's tampering with the animals at her refuge. The pranks escalate. Her beloved cougar baby is found dead, killed not by nature, but by cruelty. And suddenly, that long-ago murder doesn't feel so buried anymore. Co-op, with all his instincts still sharp, steps in to protect Lil, but the threat is closing in, and it's personal. What follows is a slow-burn romantic thriller, where the emotional stakes are just as high as the physical danger. Lil and Cope must navigate not only a twisted predator stalking the hills, but also their complicated past. The final act is a harrowing chase through the wilderness, part survival story, part emotional reckoning where love and life hang in the balance. Let's talk about the heart of the story, its characters. Lil is everything you want in a Nora Roberts heroine. She's intelligent, passionate, and deeply committed to her mission. The refuge isn't just her career, it's her heart. Roberts paints her as grounded and empathetic, but never fragile. She's the kind of woman who can tranquilize a mountain lion at dawn and still look elegant in boots. Her love for animals mirrors her cautious approach to Coop, protective, instinctive, unwilling to be hurt again. Co-op, meanwhile, is classic Roberts hero material. He's strong, brooding, emotionally layered, and just flawed enough to feel real. He left Lil once and regrets it with every fiber of his being. There's a quiet, tortured quality to him. He wants to make things right, but doesn't always know how. He's also protective to a fault, and at times struggles to balance love with control. Their banter is rich with history, and every brush of a hand or look across a dusty trail carries weight. The setting is just as vital as the people. Roberts brings the Black Hills alive with rich cinematic imagery. The pine-scented forest, the sweeping skies, the hush of a snowy mountain trail, all of it feels tangible. You can almost hear the rustle of wildlife, the call of birds at dawn, the distant echo of hooves. The refuge is a character in itself, teeming with wolves, cougars, and bears. This isn't a love story that happens indoors. It unfolds beneath stars, among wild creatures, in a landscape as untamed as the emotions it stirs. Genre-wise, Black Hills sits squarely in romantic suspense, a genre Roberts has helped define. She balances tender emotional scenes with nail-biting tension. One minute you're sighing over a rekindled kiss, the next you're clutching your chair as Lil realizes she's being hunted. The mystery doesn't overwhelm the romance, and the romance never cheapens the danger. It's a masterclass in dual pacing, emotional and external tension rising in tandem. In terms of style, Roberts keeps the prose clean and accessible. This is a page-turner you can sink into without effort. Dialogue flows naturally, the pacing rarely drags, and the descriptions, especially of wildlife and landscape, are immersive without being overdone. If you've read Roberts before, you know what to expect. A warm, addictive rhythm that pulls you in and holds tight. If you're new to her, this is a great entry point. And yes, Black Hills is available as an audiobook, narrated by Nick Podell. If that name sounds familiar, Chit Podell's a seasoned narrator known for his smooth delivery and emotional range. His performance here is spot on. He captures Coop's grit and quiet intensity and gives Lil a tone that's intelligent and determined. It's a subtle, nuanced narration that adds depth without distraction. The audiobook runs just under 17 hours and earns high marks from listeners. If you like your stories in your ears, this one's a treat. As for the author herself, well, Nora Roberts needs no introduction. With over 225 books to her name and more than 500 million copies sold, she's one of the most prolific and beloved authors in modern fiction. Born Eleanor Robertson in 1950, she published her first novel in 1981 and hasn't stopped since. Her books span genres romance, mystery, fantasy, and she also writes the futuristic In-Death series under the pseudonym J.D. Robb. Roberts has a gift for character and chemistry, and she writes strong, layered women who live full lives beyond the love story. If you enjoyed Black Hills, there's a rich backlist waiting for you. Titles like Montana Sky, Northern Lights, and The Search echo similar themes: rugged landscapes, wounded hearts, and danger in the shadows. Fans of Black Hills also tend to love The Witness, Shelter in Place, and Carolina Moon, all intense. Atmospheric reads where love and peril walk hand in hand. While Black Hills hasn't been adapted for screen yet, many of Roberts' other novels have been turned into TV movies. Given the setting's visual richness and the cinematic structure of the story, it wouldn't be a surprise to see this one optioned someday. Until then, it lives vividly in the imagination. So, who is Black Hills for? It's for readers who love second chances, emotional depth, and the slow rediscovery of trust. It's for those who appreciate nature, who believe in healing through purpose, and who enjoy a thriller that doesn't sacrifice heart. It's a book about how love, like the wilderness, can be both dangerous and beautiful, unpredictable and enduring. And that brings us to the end of our journey through the Black Hills. This novel isn't just about romance or suspense. It's about the long, winding paths people take to come home to each other. It's about facing the things that stalk us, whether they're predators in the woods or regrets in our hearts. Thanks again for spending time with me here on iBook Review Hub. If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe. We've got many more literary adventures to come. Until next time, keep turning those pages and chasing those wild, beautiful stories. Happy reading.